And we are back. Welcome back to Esso versus Erik. And it is finally time for the episode we've all been waiting for. We beat Liverpool at Anfield. We beat Man City in the Carabao Cup final. Our reserves beat Newcastle in the FA Cup last 16. We beat Manchester City at the Etihad with a last-minute winner. And now, to round it off, we must come back from 3-2 down to beat Bayern Munich and progress in the Champions League. There is nothing more to be said. This is the one. We've been waiting for it since that last-minute goal from Musiala put us 3-2 down at the Bayer Arena. It is time for Manchester United against Bayern Munich in the Champions League at Old Trafford. Let's get into the teams. And this is what I've gone for. I've gone back to 4-3-3. It was a 4-3-3 that got us the 2 goals at the Etihad towards the end of the game. I have made some personnel changes. Wan-Bissaka is in at right back for that little bit more defensive security. Yes, we need goals, but we can't be vulnerable on the break. Casemiro is back in midfield. Eriksen is rewarded for his influence in getting us that result at Manchester City. And Taremi will lead the line in what is a crucial game. You'll also notice that on the bench, Jadon Sancho is now fit enough to play from the bench. Maybe I'll call him in this game, but it's probably more likely that we'll go for Anthony and Garnacho. And also Luke Shaw is kind of there, but his fitness test only suggested he'd be fit enough for 45 minutes. And with Malacia and Reguilon both available to us, I just think it's not worth the risk. That's the team we are going for. It's a massive, massive fixture. Let's get into it. So the big news for Bayern is that Manuel Neuer is carrying an injury. However, he is still starting, and also Leon Goretzka is not going to play due to injury. So Joris Chotard comes into midfield, and I'll be honest with you, as a massive football fan, I have no idea who that is. But the rest of the team we all recognise. Lima, Kim Min-jae, De Ligt and Davies at the back. Kimmich will partner Chotard in midfield. Then it's Gnabry, Musiala and Zane off of Harry Kane. Bayern near enough at full strength, but maybe we can capitalise on that weakness in midfield, and maybe we can capitalise on Neuer's slight knock. Come on, we can do this. First clip of the game then. It's a Bayern goal kick. Neuer out to De Ligt and the pressure is applied by Ahmad. Neuer onto Kim Min-jae. Rashford's in there. Onto Kimmich. Onto Musiala. Out to Gnabry. It's good play from Bayern. United trying to hold their shape whilst putting pressure on. Kim Min-jae back to Neuer. Looks like they're trying to suck us out. It's a risky play from both sides. De Ligt into Chotard. Out to Lima. Gnabry again. Rashford tracks back. Ball over the top from Gnabry towards Musiala. Upamecano's in there. Ahmad sends it forward. Only as far as De Ligt. Now Musiala again. Zane. Get to Eriksen. Beats Eriksen. Back towards Chotard. Space on the edge of the box. And he blazes it over. No real threat right there. Long throw to United. Wan-Bissaka. Cleared. Only as far as Malacia. Malacia drives onto Martinez. Takes it round the outside. Needs a bit of support. In fact, he has to go all the way back to Onana just to get the support. Now we look to build. Upamecano. Into Christian Eriksen. He's got Ahmad making a run in behind. Amad Diallo toe pokes it. And Neuer tips it behind. Good effort from Ahmad. Another clip started at the back with Bayern. De Ligt finds Kimmich. In towards Musiala. It's so crucial to win the ball back. We know Bayern are just going to try and possession starve the whole game here. Kim Min-jae. Into Chotard. Back to De Ligt. Looked like he'd sold him a little bit short for a moment. Taremi trying to put pressure on without over-committing. Out wide to Zane. Dispossessed by Wan-Bissaka. That's what we need to do. Now Ahmad can run at Davies again. Amad Diallo skips inside Davies, but Davies just about gets there. Comes to Eriksen. On to Bruno. Back to Ahmad. In the box. Deflection and in! Amad Diallo scores. 15 minutes on the clock. United are level in the tie. He's looked the danger in these first few clips. He's really giving Davies a torrid time. And Bruno picked him out on the second ball. I think it took a big deflection. We'll see on the replay. Davies won the first challenge, but he kept going, Ahmad. He looked to get it back. He got there. And it does deflect off Davies and past Neuer. 15 minutes on the clock. 1-0 on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. Come on. Corner to United now. The question is, what will Bayern do now? Because they were trying to play possession. Now they've got to score again. Bruno sends this corner in. Casemiro's header is over. Said on the commentary some were celebrating it. I was almost one of them. Another corner to United. We nearly scored from the last one. Bruno is... I don't really know what Bruno's doing. Corner comes in now. Fernandes. Comes out to Ahmad. Is he going to have another go? He is. It's blocked. Malassia's there. Blocked again. Comes out to Rashford. Plays it back to Onana. We're safe when we need to be. This is smart play. Long throw again. Wan-Bissaka in towards Upamecano. Gets into the box. Still Upamecano. Goes for goal and Neuer saves. What a goal that would have been on his weaker side against his former club. Deo Upamecano really pushing the boundaries here. And I don't believe it. Why does this always happen? Every time someone is putting in an incredible shift when it matters, they pick up an injury. Ahmad indicates he wants to come off. Looks like it could be a twisted knee. His health bar has gone to absolutely zero. Obviously the replacement is Antony, but to lose Ahmad, who had been so crucial to the first part of this match, is a massive loss. Antony simply has to step up here. And well, unfortunately, in the 10 minutes after that substitution, there were no more clips before half-time. And look, I don't want to say all the clips were because of Ahmad, but I mean, most of them were because of Ahmad. So, Antony, I need more from you in this second half. The good news is we've even managed to wrestle the possession back from Bayern as well. So Bayern are clearly trying to now get themselves back in front. It's obviously 1-0 on the night, but still 3-3 on aggregate. If only away goals were still a thing, we would actually be leading right now. But it's positive signs. 8 shots, 3 on target, 8 corners as well. And we've restricted Bayern to just 2 pop shots that haven't come to anything. I'm confident we can get the job done from here. I'm not going to change anything at half-time. Just remind the players that they need to put in the effort they need to get the result. First clip of the second half then. It's Wan-Bissaka for Manchester United. On to Casemiro. Trip from behind, was he? Shotard could be in trouble. He's already been booked. It's a yellow card. And Shotard is sent off. I said you I didn't know who he was. Apparently he's a Montpellier player in real life. But he is no longer on the pitch for Bayern Munich. And with, well, an entire half of football yet to play, we are now against 10 men and have a real opportunity to get through. Bayern's response was to take Gnabry off and put Guerrero on. I'm going to see this chance out and then I'm going to potentially change it myself. Here goes Casemiro. It's on to Rashford. Rashford sends it across. Taremi's there and Antony's there! And he has his moment! And United lead against the 10 men. We don't need to make changes now. I was considering taking Casemiro off and putting another attacker on to really cement our position on the pitch. But, well, now, like I say, we don't need to. We've got the man advantage and we've got the goal advantage. I wanted Antony to do something. He came on for Ahmad. He got his toe to it. It goes through Neuer and in off the post. Let's go. Massive, massive goal. And so with all of that in mind, it seems like the perfect opportunity to make some important changes. We're going to now switch to the 3-back. It's our better system for keeping the ball. Casemiro is also tiring, so it just allows us to bring Beraldo on as the centre-back. Mount comes on for Eriksen to keep that passing play in place. And Reguilon is going to come on at left wing-back for Malassia, who is also tired and is also booked. And the last thing we want right now is to go down to 10 men ourselves. But we are just 30 minutes away now from seeing ourselves in to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Hopefully, this change will see us through. Well, I guess the good news is that nothing has happened in the 15 minutes since I made those changes. And by the looks of it, Rashford and Bruno are now knackered and it's saying that we need to get them off. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do that. But again, I think the right suggestions have been given. Kobbie Mainoo needs to come on for Bruno. And I am going to risk putting Sancho on because he, again, is better on the ball. However, I had forgotten that we had to take Ahmad off in the first half. So Rashford, unfortunately, is going to have to tough this one out. But Bruno is absolutely knackered. And obviously, we do have the likes of Garnacho, Sancho, etc. available for us for our next game. Whereas Bruno is a little bit more important, in my opinion. So Mainoo is going to be the one that comes on. Come on, Cobbs. Let's see out this game. Approaching the last 10 then, and it is Bayern now on the attack. A throw from Davies finds Kimmich. It's now Guerrero, it's Musiala, it's Kane. Rafa Guerrero again, just hold your shape. Comes to Musiala. Comes to Lima, and it's blocked by Region. Fantastic stuff from him. Now it's Lima with said throw-in. Conrad Lima, Rafa Guerrero. Dispossessed by Region again. Hacked downfield. Only as far as Davies, but there's Mainu to pick it up. And he's got Taremi in behind. Taremi holds the ball up. Finds Region. Out to Rashford. Back to Region. Into Mason Mount. It's blocked. Back to Neuer. Hoofed downfield. Beraldo wins it back.
He could have been killed.
Mainu's in there. That's a horrendous tackle from Kimmich, and Bayern are down to 9. Heads are absolutely flying. I've never seen anything like this. Anthony with the free kick. Region. Beraldo. Has a go! And Beraldo ends the game as a contest. He runs over to the Bayern fans to laugh in their faces. That's a centre-back, by the way. It was into Region, out to Beraldo. There was no pressure on him. And why would there be? There's 9 men and he's a centre-back. And he's just hammered it into the side netting from outside the box. What a goal. What a tie. And that is that. Well, there is still time. Bayern still need 2, but they also need 2 more players on the pitch, and they haven't got them either. Guerrero. Into Kane. Into Davies. Guerrero. They're still managing to keep the ball, which is fair play to them. On to Zane. United just looking to hold their shape now. Jonathan Tah is on for them. Harry Kane again. Still Harry Kane. Lima.
Oh, I don't think so.
Davies. How have they still got so much space? Alphonso Davies keeps running. And keeps running. And he's bloody scored. I don't believe it. He's just run round the entire team. Not a single player put a foot in. I mean, that's Taremi that's gone out there. Where's our left back? Where's our left centre back? I swear, if we manage to blow this against 9 men, there's just no way. 6 minutes of added time to be added on, and somehow I'm still nervous. And now those 6 minutes have elapsed, and Manchester United have the ball in the corner. It's on to Mount. It's cleared by De Ligt. Surely that will do it. Oh, we're still going for long throws, are we? I really need to figure out how to make it so it's just not always long throws. But we do keep doing it. And you know what? No, we don't even need to take the long throw. Wan-Bissaka can take the ball home with him because we have done it in the most bizarre circumstances possible. 2 red cards for Bayern, a centre-back scoring from 25 yards, an injury for Ahmad, who had already scored. Anthony came on in his place and he scored. But all that matters is the top left-hand corner of your screen where it says 3-1 to Manchester United and 5-4 to Manchester United on aggregate. And we have done it yet again. We have won the big match and we are into the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to find out what happens in that quarter-final draw. I'll see you very soon.